Hello and welcome to the Cats and Books Club podcast. I'm Izzy.
And I'm Erin.
And we're two cousins who read books and both have cats, and we like to talk about both of those things at the same time. Today, Erin has news about kitties in her life.
I do. So, Pippin's not very impressed yet. But we did get a new kitty.
Because we haven't updated that.
Well, you guys, if you've been following the shorts, I updated in shorts, the short videos, that are Kitty Aquila.
On our YouTube, by the way. Cats and Books Pod.
Yes, Cats and Books Pod. The shorts I was showing that Aquila, our kitty, last month got really sick. We took her to the vet and found out she had cancer. So we ended up, unfortunately, having to put her down. The funny thing is we had to put her down on Cinco de Mayo. So I'm like, never gonna forget Cinco de Mayo now. Poor thing. But
Cinco de Aquila.
Yeah, exactly.
Fly high, queen.
So we had, a little...
Bop all the other kitties in heaven on the head.
Yeah, pretty much. But we had a little...
the world lost an
time.
angry, cute baby. She was real cute, though. Such a cute cat. She was cute. She was a very cat. Like, she was very animal cat, not human cat. You know, like, some cats are very, like, human, they're friendly, they come up. She's like, no. Not that.
She was not like that.
No. I love seeing all the pictures of her cuddling under the covers, though.
I
so
know.
cute.
She was really cute.
And, like, laying with all her favorite stuffed animals.
She loved her stuffed animals.
So this is our little baby eulogy.
Yes.
For baby Aquila. But now you can talk about your cute new baby, October.
She is 3 years old. We got her, so the Bloomington Animal Shelter collaborates with a cat cafe called B-Town Meow.
They're awesome. We just went there today.
Got ourselves a little drink. Check them out
if you're in Indiana going through the Bloomington area. And
it was very nice. We went there yesterday. They were having a free cat event where you could get a cat for free yesterday. So
hence the free cat event.
We went to the shelter, and of course it was pretty packed. A lot of the cats went really, really quickly. And then we by the time all said was and done, we got to where a lot of the cats that were left were in bonded pairs, which is fine, but unfortunately we were not able to take a bonded pair.
Just a single baby.
Just a single one.
Only a single opening for one baby.
Yes. So my boyfriend was like, hey, let's go over to B-Town Meow and see, what cats they have. And we got there and we picked up October, and what we didn't know was that the free cat event also extended to the cats that were being housed at the cat cafe. So it ended up really great because we were the only ones there at the cat cafe forever.
Pro tips: anybody adopting in Indiana or in the Bloomington area or the Bedford area, Southern Indiana, come on out to the next free cat event. Awesome.
I know. I'm not sure when they're gonna do that again.
Stay tuned. They have a Facebook page. They probably have an Instagram.
Yeah.
We can link those so y'all can follow them and see if you're interested in following the cute kitties at our favorite little spot.
Well, and B-Town Meow has a great Instagram page. You can follow them. They tell you when they get new cats in.
What's their Instagram page?
B-Town Meow.
It's just B-Town Meow.
Yeah, B-Town Meow. And you can go there and they'll show you who's available, what cats are available. To go in the cat room, it's $7 a person.
Which is really good.
For a half hour.
Just to help feed the little babies. You know how it is. Go buy some drinks. They make drinks. They got half their building, and it's walled off. So it's like a little cafe, and then the other half is the little cat sanctuary area, or the playroom.
Exactly.
And it's very cute. It's really clean. Everything's beautiful. They've got all these cool cat toys. They've got a big cat, wheel, one of those running wheels. I've never seen any cat in real life use one yet, so I, hope I get to.
I know, they were very much...
Everybody was kind of chilling when we went there today.
It was crazy. They were having fun. There's this cute little one called Tricky. There's a cute one called Tricky. She is a little
she's just a little
different.
baby.
She is a little baby. She's a little spicy.
She's a spicy baby.
But
She'll
she
smack
loves
your
it. Yeah,
hand.
she's cute.
She's like, did you try to pet me? I'ma get you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not like too hard, but her claws come out a little bit. She'll do a little chew. She'll be like, which I'm used to. Gemini does it all the time. He's just a playing man. He's ready to bunny kick your arm any day. Ouchie.
But winter is settling in pretty well.
Winter?
No, why did I say winter? I meant October.
That's a different
there
season,
was another,
woman.
there was another cat I looked at that's name was Winter.
Oh.
We have been looking at a ton of cats. So, past couple weeks.
This is true. The research has been ongoing.
Yeah, so I've been
looking,
a month now. At Bloomington Shelter. We looked at Nashville, Indiana Shelter. We looked at Bedford, Indiana. I even went as far as to look up in Indianapolis. Indianapolis shelters, by the way, they definitely could use some assistance because they definitely are. They're
overfull.
They are overfull. Bless their
I bet
hearts.
there's a lot of strays too, and there's a lot of strays in Bedford. I mean, honestly, there's strays everywhere. It's a big problem.
Yeah.
So, spay, neuter your kitty.
Yeah, exactly.
And your puppy.
Exactly.
All your animals.
And then, I think that was kind of it with my cats. You got any
cat
updates?
Cleo and Jemmy are doing all right. Cleo's on her thyroid medicine now. She's starting to get a little older. They're like 12, 13 now. And yeah, they're like 13. They're going to be 14 in August. Cute.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
14.
They're like 1 foot in the grave. But they don't act like it. They don't look like it. Like Cleo's always been a little just like chilling.
She old acting.
She's a grandma. She's
a grandma.
Yeah, she was a grandma at birth. Assigned grandma at birth, and you can hear Pippin being very upset.
Pippin.
Because Aaron's tormenting her.
Oh my god.
Picking her up.
No, because she's mad.
Mad.
So
October is here, and Pippin is mad about it, obviously.
So we've separated them for now, for safety.
October's a little baby bean, though, very sweet.
It is so funny, though, because we opened up the door, like this morning, or was that last night? I opened up the door just so that they could stare at each other. And Pippin's staring, and October's staring at her. And Pippin was like... And October didn't even hiss back. October was just like... Hi.
Just looking. Like, uh-huh.
It was pretty funny. But in book news, before we dive into the book...
let me wrap this up. That's all for not book news. All for cat news. And now on to book news. We're going to make it. I don't know how, but we're going to make it. For this, I guess, season's book, because it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a
minute.
minute.
Apologies.
Sorry. Hey, guys, again, we are a 2-person show.
It doesn't matter. We don't need to make
excuses. And all it is.
We don't need it.
We're trying our best.
Yeah, we're just fucking around, and eventually we'll get to it. It's fine.
But thank you for all the support, by the way. I've been noticing a lot of you have been, we've got a lot of new subscribers out there. That's really neat.
Shout out, thank you.
That's really neat.
To everybody who's here. We appreciate you. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions or whatever. Yeah.
And a few announcements. First announcement, I will be at Pride Lit BookCon. It is going to be Saturday, June...
Next weekend,
Saturday, June 13th. I will be there Saturday, June 13th.
Washington, D.C.
No.
Never mind.
I am going to be...
Your fucking clipping ass. Just like, it's going to sound like...
I am going to be there just on Saturday. I've been making announcements about that, though, for quite a while. So
many of you may already know.
Yep. So I'll
be there. Follow Aaron's
Saturday.
author page. Mm-hmm. Aaron Elizabeth Author.
That's right.
On the shit.
So I'll be there. hanging out with other authors. Actually, I'm going to meet Dee and Bryn, who you guys know we've interviewed here and read extensively here. If you've been following for a minute, we've read them and followed them for a while too. So I'm going to get to meet them in person, which is cool. And then the other thing is we are going to be doing a live stream event. It's going to be a charity event. I think we're probably going to pick one of the shelters, either Bedford or Bloomington or
maybe Baltimore or something.
We'll pick one of the shelters, and on, I believe, July 11th, we are going to be doing a live stream. I don't know what time yet. We're hammering that part out. But we are going to be doing a live stream where we read some spooky stories. So it's a Summerween podcast.
We got a message, open that up to everyone here for submitting your scary stories for our Summerween. We're going to be cross-posting it on both of our channels because some of you may not know, but we also have a ghost hunting channel called Toast to the Ghosts on YouTube. And we go ghost hunting, and that's our other hobby. So when we're not reading books and being cat obsessed, we're ghost obsessed. Exactly. And so we figured we would just unite the two and take your ghost stories and read them aloud for the pod.
Exactly.
And you can choose to say anonymous or not. Up to you.
So I did put out that a few
where should they email their submissions?
Cats. They should email their submissions to, give me 1 second.
Just trying to let it up.
It would be, catsandbookspod@gmail.com. So, real simple.
All lowercase.
Yeah, all lowercase.
No space.
catsandbookspod@gmail.com is where you need to submit your scary story if you have one. I've kind of been posting.
And what's the deadline? Today is June 6th.
Today's June 6th. I'd say, because I started posting about it on the 1st. Well, even before the 1st. Probably July 1st. Or by the 4th. By the 4th of July.
All right.
Post by the 4th of July. That way I can, get it organized. And I've already decided if we don't get any submissions, we can talk about our ghost channel. And we can maybe might read an Edgar Allan Poe story. Might read some spooky poetry. Who knows? We'll kind of.
We could. I mean, honestly, if nobody submits anything, we have all our own stupid ghost stories.
Yeah, exactly.
They just keep happening.
They
really,
keep happening.
We could just keep talking about all of our ghost hunts and the wild stuff that happened, and be like, go watch it on the day.
Literally, go watch it. Yeah.
But go watch it anyway. Toast to the Ghosts on YouTube.
So,
look at the link in the description. Check it out. You are curious. We love the skeptics too. Come on out.
Yeah,
debunk our shit. Let's go. We're here for it. We're not mad. Trust me. Erin's scared. She's she needs it because otherwise she'll have a panic attack.
I mean,
help a bitch out.
It depends on what it is.
Yeah, it depends.
It depends.
Yeah, it does depend.
It depends. Sure. But anyway, without further ado,
our book for this episode
is A Song of Wraiths and Ruin by Roseanne A. Brown. She has a pretty good website. She does have a website, guys.
Roseanne, link to it.
RoseanneABrown.com. Again, I love a simple website. But she was born in Ghana before immigrating to the wild jungles of central Maryland as a child.
Erin is reading off of her thing, by the way, plagiarizing.
Yes. I'm not plagiarizing. I just want people to know a little bit about her. Let's see.
She loved writing, and she liked sharing between cultures with her writing. Mm-hmm. And she's a graduate of the University of Maryland. So she both completed and was a teaching assistant for the Jimenez Porter Writers House program. And what's interesting is my mother also is a graduate of University of Maryland. And I lived in College Park, which is where that university is. So she and I have shared probably a town. I don't know at the same time, but maybe. Because, I mean, I think we might be, like, in the same age group type. Like, she might be a little younger.
I think so. Maybe a little younger than us, but...
Yeah, but, like, I used to live in the D.C. area, so it's nice to find other, like, D.C. people. And especially, like, you know, someone with African heritage living in D.C. sharing her culture with everyone is really awesome. And she just seems so cool. We really hope we can get an interview with her. We would cry.
I know. I really would. I would love to have her on the podcast.
But yeah, her, like, resume is stacked. It says she's worked with Marvel, Star Wars, and Disney, among other publishers.
Which is nuts.
She joined the Shoutmouse Press Megaphone Board in 2024 to support their mission of amplifying the voices of marginalized youth. Hell yeah to that. Mm-hmm. She was also a National PTA 2023-2024 Reflections Award judge. So this is cool. Like, she's getting involved in, like, the youth and, like, getting, you know, helping share the skills, which is amazing. We love to see that. And she was the recipient of the 2025 William G. Wilson Maryland Author Award. Awesome. And so she's still living in the D.C. area, outside D.C., because, like, girl, ain't nobody living in D.C. That's all I'm saying. That's tough.
I mean, honestly, yeah,
that's
gotta be expensive.
Even if you're a successful author, like, ain't nobody got time to be spending that kind of rent.
Exactly.
Like, no. But yeah, it says in her free time, she can be found arguing with their dog, disappearing beneath piles of books, or thinking about musicals. Relatable. And yeah, her website is roseannebrown.com. Or you can find
Roseanne A. Brown.
A. Brown. Well, thank you. Roseanne A. Brown. Or on Instagram or Blue Sky at Rosie's Rambles. All one word, all lowercase.
I like that.
So, this is a cool, cool lady. And we really liked her book. And this is, you know, half of a duology. And that, like, and it's not like each book is standalone. Like, they are both the same story. Unlike the other duologies that we've read, where, like,
that's true.
One book wraps up, and this is just like a separate.
This is like a separate
character arc in the same universe. This is like, no, this is all.
This will
one
be a
arc.
Continuing story.
This is all, yeah. So
it's kind of like you get the first half. So we're definitely excited to read the second book.
Right, and like there are gonna be spoilers because we're really bad at not spoiling when we read it.
And I like a podcast with spoilers. No offense to other book peeps out there.
That's just how we do it.
That's what we do.
So if y'all don't like spoilers, we're so sorry. This is a spoilers one. So read it, spoil it for yourself, and then come back. Exactly. We will be here. We promise.
Exactly. So, so we start our book.
Well, let's just say overall, how is this book sort of marketed? Describe it to, like, if you were going to recommend it to a friend, be like, oh yeah, it's a book about this. What would you say?
So it is in the young adult category, but that does definitely not lessen the themes about immigration, prejudice.
Yeah, some pretty heavy themes, but like important themes.
Very important themes. I really enjoyed this book.
Yeah, very like political intrigue because it's about like a nation in Africa. Like think Wakanda, right? Like this is like a first world African nation. Mm-hmm. But it's led by is it an elected? No. Was it a queen? Was it a monarchy?
Yeah,
it was a monarchy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the political system that's in this world is that this city is a monarchy. There is the daughter of the monarch who's sort of training to take over for her mother. Mm-hmm. And that's the one main character named... One of the first main characters of this story is Princess Karina, and she is the heir to the throne, or basically is now because of a tragedy.
Because of a tragedy.
That happened.
But at the beginning of the book...
But you don't know about that.
Right. At the beginning of the book, she is preparing to take over the throne because her older sister and father died in a fire. That part you do know. There was a horrible fire. Her sister, who would have been taking the throne, and her father both die in that fire.
So she's already very, she is messed up by
She's already traumatized when you meet her. And we have, of course, her mother, who has a lot of expectations on her.
Right. She's a very, type A mom, hey, I know you can do better than this. Let's get this moving. And so she's kind of got that, living up to these high expectations and not really being sure if she can.
Yeah. And the princess, kind of when we first meet her, she's with one of her, I guess for lack of a better term, kind of ladies' maids that kind of helps her and just makes sure that she's safe. But the princess is in this bar singing a song. Like, she's having fun. Like, she is singing a song.
Pink Pony Club style. She's out there dancing on the stage. Oh, what have you done, you pink pony girl?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dancing in the club.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, but we've got her. So, and then the other character that we have is Malik.
Well, there's two characters, but Malik is more main than...
He's kind of the main.
But it's like they kind of operate as like a trio of characters. It's Malik, his older sister, and his younger sister.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And do you remember their name?
Yes. Okay, so he and his sisters, they are coming to Ziron, which is where the princess is.
Yeah.
So Ziron...
Ziran. So like Iran with a Z.
Exactly.
Ziran.
So Ziran is Zirani. So anyway, Ziran, they are trying to get passage through Ziran, and Malik and his two sisters are traveling with forged passage papers.
So we've got a little bit of illegal immigration rep here, right? Mm-hmm. So we've got like, look, please, we're literally just trying to, please, just let me in. Yeah. Please just let me in.
So like, I know I put here, I've kind of taken quotes from the book, but this is kind of from Malik's point of view. All he had to focus on now was getting into Ziran with the forged passage papers in his satchel. Then he and Layla would find work in one of the thousands of positions that had opened up thanks to Solstasia.
That's how it was pronounced in the audiobook.
Solstasia. Oh, okay. Yeah. Aaron flubbed.
That's all right. You weren't listening to the audiobook. You wouldn't know.
I was.
I'm the audio bitch. She's like, I don't.
I love audiobooks.
Well, you always say you don't want to listen to
when I'm at home. I can't listen to them in the car. I get too distracted. Mm. I love listening to audiobooks at home. Just not in the car. I get too distracted and then
I've been corrected.
And then they would make enough money to buy passage papers for Mama and Nana as well.
Okay, so they were trying to make money. How were they trying to make money?
Just to get in any one of the positions that had opened up thanks to Solstasia.
So they're trying to work the event. Yes. They are literally just trying to work the event so they don't starve. They're trying to get out of there. Mm-hmm. They're trying to escape. They need money to get... for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what I also love is...
go
ahead.
Pro thing that we forgot to mention, this is a world with magic in it.
Yes.
So, in a similar way that Wakanda from Black Panther had... like very high levels of technology and like ways that things could work differently. This had like ancient magic, and only a few people carry it in their bloodline. Mm-hmm. So in this world, in this fantasy realm that we have, and I think we come out of the gate knowing that
there's magic.
But not only that, but that like Malik has it, right? We kind of find that out right at the beginning.
Yeah, because Malik says that he senses and sees spirits. So
he's not the only one. We do too, buddy.
But another quote that you kind of hear right off the bat that I love about the princess. Besides, rumor had it that Princess Karina Alahari was a volatile, irresponsible girl who was only heiress to the throne because her older sister had died in a fire nearly 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Princess or not, Malik wanted nothing to do with someone like that. And then I put my quote, "Why am I feeling his words are going to come back to bite him?" Because they did.
Yeah, that's interesting. There's a lot of this what do they call it? like nepotism, baby, just coming up.
Yeah, and what I love is that there's...
Stupid Nepo baby.
It's so funny because Malik is not very impressed. But again, to his credit...
But he also doesn't know anything.
He doesn't really know
He literally doesn't know anything.
All
he knows about the crown and, the monarchy...
is what he's been told.
Is literally what, the other people in, the lower classes are telling him. Mm-hmm. Because, they don't go there. They don't know. It's only the people who, work in the palace or whatever that would know.
Exactly. And I love just his perception. There's all these quotes that just crack me up because from both him and the princess, when the princess finally meets him, because, and we'll kind of get into that as we go along here with the driving factors behind each one of their actions, but...
right, we don't have time to do all of their actions.
Yeah, we're not going to do an exact deep dive, but... so we've got this princess.
So she's having, imposter syndrome real bad. About the throne. And then this big event, right? Because... basically, she's really trying to make her mom proud. There's, going to be a bunch of responsibilities on her plate for... Solsastia, even just as the daughter who isn't even, doing anything for it.
Yeah, and she's not yet taken the throne, but this Solsastia, I think her mom is trying to be okay, you're going to be stepping into even more responsibilities. So it's time for you to stop running around the village, running around, being in bars, and singing random songs, it's time to grow up, basically. And then with Solstastia, there is it's a competition. So there's a competition.
Of course there's a competition.
Of course there's a competition.
It's a YA book. You gotta have a competition.
Exactly. I love the competition. As we go along, what occurs is that Malik kind of runs into a spirit that he really should not have met.
Sometimes you're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Exactly.
And that's what happens.
His name is Adir.
How do you spell that?
Idir.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he is this spirit that is very upset with the monarchy's descendants. He feels that they should not even have a throne to sit on at all, and they prosper from his sacrifice while he cannot even step into the mortal realm due to the barrier that they created using magic. So we've got some betrayal going on that happened in the monarchy years ago, but this spirit still feels betrayed by the monarchy.
So we've got some dude, this is interesting. This is literally colonialism.
Exactly. So, so he takes...
It's interesting that he's the antagonist, even though literally the monarchy screwed him over.
Exactly. But
damn, interesting.
Now are
we the baddies?
Yes. Now that being said, that was not Princess Karina's fault, but
right. Literally there's not really there's an antagonist to the main characters, but he's not really unjustified.
No, he's not bad.
I don't think
either.
No.
But one thing that he does do...
It does suck for Malik, though.
Yes. Because what he says to Malik, the youngest sister, he's I'm going to keep her here in my realm. And if you want her back, you're going to have to kill Princess Karina. And Malik is just
So he blackmailed a child to kill another child.
Exactly.
With kidnapping.
Exactly. And there's...
Well, not blackmail, I guess, but he...
Kind of blackmail.
Is it extort? What do you call that? It's not extortion, that's about money. But anyway, whatever it is, somebody tell me. Someone send me an email. I'm like dying out here.
But, so we have that going on with Malik. So Malik decides that he is going to try for the competition. He's like, well, that's going to be the closest way I get to the princess. If I go in the competition.
Gotta join.
He's like, then maybe.
Bump the elbows with these other guys trying to vie for her hand in marriage.
Well, and meanwhile, we've got Princess Karina. Again, she's feeling the pressure of trying to step into her sister's place and trying to step within her place as a monarch.
Because her sister, she always has this like, oh my god, my sister was supposed to do this. Why am I the one doing this?
Like, why am I the one
This is not right. Like, this, I don't want to do this. This was not supposed to be my job. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of just like, oh my god. And like sort of grieving everything about it. Everything about everything that happened changed the outlook of her life so much when like half of her family died in an instant.
Exactly.
As it would. That's understandable.
I mean, that would make me a little stressy-depressy.
Nobody wants that.
But something that was interesting to me, so there is one of the guards named Farid.
Right.
And Farid was in love with her sister. And she gets mad. Princess Karina gets mad at Farid, and boy, she really lays it on him. And when I was reading it, I was like, oh, girl, why did you say that? That's kind of mean, even for a grieving person. But she said,
okay, but then, are we really mad?
No, because, she was angry.
Because later?
Well, yeah, yeah. But she was really angry.
But yeah, at the time.
And at the time, you don't know. Yeah. But yeah. But, she tells him, look, everyone always compares me to her. Everyone is always even my own mother. Everyone's always thinking. Everyone is always thinking.
Say shit, I will stab you in the fucking heart.
Well, she's always thinking, everyone's always thinking around me that my sister should be the one to lead and that I'm not even really supposed to be stepping into this place. And that they don't think that she's worthy of it either. But what she says to Farid is so bad. Oh, it's so bad. But she's like, you compare everything I do to her because you are still in love with her, even after she rejected you. And I was like, oh, boy.
The musicians had stopped playing now, but Karina did not notice nor care.
Yeah, I was like, oh, dang, oh, dang.
Finish what she said.
But she said, I can tell you this, Farid, even if Hanan we're still alive. Even
maybe Hanane.
Oh, was it Hanane?
Maybe. I don't remember.
But even if she stood before us right now in flesh and blood, there is no way in this world or any other that she would want you. And I was like, oh, snap.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, oh boy. Then stuff starts to go down. Because the next event that happens obviously changes the course of the entire book.
The shit hits the fan.
Oh, it's horrible. So, at night, the palace is attacked by these masked figures. And Karina's mother is killed. And
the queen.
The queen is killed.
Was not able to be saved somehow, even with all the bodyguards in the world. They got her. And so. And who was the assassin again? Did we know at the beginning?
You find out at the end. At the end.
Right. But it was a mystery assassin. Nobody knows who sent them.
Exactly. At that point, you don't know what is going on. Mm-hmm. None of the masked assassins are caught. So.
Yeah.
Everybody in the palace is like, oh my god,
they're all
what
freaking
to do?
out.
They are all freaking out.
And then Karina's the only one left, basically.
Right. She is
terrifying
the only one
that
left.
You were the only one left out of your entire nuclear family.
Yes.
Holy crap, dude.
So, and the other thing with Karina is she lets the council know. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they all have to get together because they're like, well, what do we do? Do we still do the competition?
Are we still doing this big party even
what
after our queen just got literally murdered in cold blood?
So,
oh my god.
They decide, let's not tell anyone. The only people that know are the council here in this room. The council in the palace, they know. So, they're keeping it under wraps. So Karina goes forward with...
Which makes sense. People do that.
Yes, because she's trying to keep honestly, this is the turning point where Karina starts to kind of come into her own as a monarch. Right. Really. Because she's like, okay, I've got this. She's like, we're going to move forward with the competition. We're going to move forward with, all the events that we have planned, the dances and the, festivals.
Basically, they're like, tell no one anything changed. Nothing has changed. We're just going to keep doing it.
Right. And she's like, and then after everything is done, after the festival, after Solstacia, then we can have a period of mourning, have a funeral.
Yeah, do the rest of it. Right. Like, finally drop the news and, do the rest of the ceremonies.
Exactly. So I do want to point these out here, because these two quotes. What are we talking about now? In particular. Well, these two quotes. You just
finished talking about Solstacia.
Well, but I'm talking about when Malik decides to kind of become a champion, because that's really when once his sister has been taken, he's like, I'll become a champion, and then I'll be really close to the princess, and then I'll be able to kill her. Great. This is a perfect plan.
Right. So we've got Malik gunning for the last living family member now.
Exactly.
And we know this.
And then, but what I love, this quote here, when Karina is up there, she's glancing at the distant forms of the champions, all waiting to accept whatever prize she deemed worthy of their accomplishments. So before the competition starts, it is kind of tradition that the queen goes up and says, okay, and you will be winning X at the end of the competition. Sometimes it's money, sometimes it's land. So Karina, while she's up there, she's like, they're all waiting to know what the prize is going to be. So, even if no one was allowed to know yet, she was already a queen. If she needed a king, she would make herself one. Besides, it was as Farid had said the night before, if she was going to enter a political marriage, it may as well be to her own advantage. And what she says is, and so the champion who emerges victorious from all three challenges shall win the ultimate prize, my hand in marriage. And then, of course, everyone explodes. But what Karina hides is that she has found this ritual to bring a person back from the dead. But you need a person. You need to take a person's life before you get the person that you want back. Right. So her whole plan...
Literally a life for a life.
Yeah. Her whole plan is, I'll marry whoever wins, and then I'm gonna kill him and bring my mom back.
Incredible.
And then you have Malik being like, well, I'm gonna kill my sister. Or, I'm gonna kill my sister. I'm gonna kill the princess to get my sister back. So they're both literally at this point...
I'm gonna kill my sister! So funny. All right. Okay.
Anyway, sorry. But you both basically have them on their own independent journeys. At this point, they haven't really met.
Right. They just have evil plans of killing each other.
But it's really funny though, because you're reading
you're
it.
Like, oh, all right,
you're reading
sure.
it, and
yeah,
you're
okay.
like,
yeah, good luck with that.
And you're like, holy crap.
You're like Lamau.
So
that's a really good one.
It did crack me up. But so the first challenge, I love this. The first challenge, they are told that hidden throughout Zirin are 5 items, all bearing the symbol of the royal family, and only the 5 champions who find the items and return them to this stage by sunrise will move to the next round. But I love this. But Malik wins the first challenge.
I forget how he won that too.
He, I believe, got a little bit of help, but he was able to get everything, and he's like, okay, and now I'm moving on to the next challenge. This is perfect. Mm-hmm. And then, let's see. And then something else that Karina treasures is her father's instrument, by the way.
Oh,
something that he had crafted
Pink Pony
himself.
Club, and I'm dancing in the club.
Exactly. But there is a moment where Karina has this very treasured instrument from her father that he crafted with his own hands. It's like her most treasured possession. She loses it because she's trying to find this flower called a blood moon flower because she needs it for that ritual to bring her mother back to life. So in her way of trying to get this flower, she's trying to get this flower, and it ends up burning that instrument, just like charred.
She had to sacrifice something that was basically priceless.
Right.
It was like something valuable, but I forget what it said. It
was
like some kind of riddle type thing.
Like completely valuable. But she ends up not even getting the flower, and she loses her instrument. And she's like, oh my god. And then...
thanks for nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And then, what happens next, though, right after that event, is there is a raid in Zirin. Like, just a crazy raid where...
mystery people coming in, violence happens.
Yes, like, people are hurt. People that the princess knows are hurt.
Right, they're like attacking the royal family, basically.
And other people.
And it's like a coup, kind of.
Yeah.
Is it a coup?
Yeah,
No.
It's kind of, yeah.
Is it a coup?
I mean, I would honestly call it that.
And I would say, because I have lived in various countries in Africa, they're mostly like ex-French colonies. There are a lot of coups in Africa. This is just something that happens when there is a lot of like political unrest and upheaval. Like, they just do not have a secure enough political system to keep it peaceful all the time in certain countries, right? Now, I'm not sure about Ghana specifically, but it may not even be about Ghana. It could be about like any of the African nations, and many are peaceful, and then there are some, like, for example, the Congo is very, very... it just has a really bad time with trying to lead such a large area with so many different ethnic groups and, like, like religions and, like, tribes of, like, African people there. And, like, it's just a mess sometimes trying to unite that many people and, like, you know... Anyway, so, long story short, I think it's interesting that there is a coup being shown here because this is Africa. Like, you are really just watching your neck because you don't know who's coming for it. Okay, anyway.
And, but what I found interesting was, you know, we're being shown all of these kind of different events as this story is going along, though. Because, you know, again, we have these moments of greatness where we've got the competition going on. We've got the parties going on.
Solstasia happens, right?
We've got Solstasia happening. We have Malik.
And Solstasia happened, did Solstasia happen before or no? They didn't.
No, it's like during. And the competition is part of Solstasia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like Malik, you know, he starts making friends with the other champions. He starts to
he's starting to meet them.
Yeah, he's starting to meet people and to really kind of come out of his shell a bit. Malik...
some of them help him out, too.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. And Malik, I will say, there was some panic attack...
we have some anxiety
anxiety rep in this book, so that was great. But we have Malik showing periods and really growing throughout the book. That is something that I loved overall about this book, is that the two main characters, the princess and Malik, both go through immense... change and character growth, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was good.
But
we did love to see it.
The second part of the competition, so the second challenge in the competition that I loved, I wanted to let you know and share it with you all. The task for the second challenge was to honor and to give a performance that creates joy for everyone. So you must entertain, like the competition basically was, you have to entertain all of us. If we aren't entertained,
it's like a talent competition, basically.
Pretty much.
Literally, it's like, show me what you've got.
Show me what you got. So you could do humor, you could do song, you could do dance, you could do anything you wanted, but you had to entertain and create joy, which I kind of like that. It's like, give a competition that creates joy.
It must spark joy.
Pretty much. It
Marie Kondo must enjoy it, or
exactly.
else.
So Malik was like last. That was the other thing. You had to choose from a box.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
What, like
you had to choose, which I thought was really funny.
So they also added a chat, like one of those like fucking like drag race challenges where you have to like make a dance inspired by some bullshit from a box.
Exactly.
It'll be really like, funny. All right, let's see what kind of drag you come up with about this caterpillar, and it'll be like, and everybody's like, no. Anyway, that's really the drama that we get here. It's nice.
But anyway, Malik is like the last to go, and he reaches into this box. He closes his eyes, he plunges his hand in, and he's like, he brushes against something kind of squishy, something that felt like a bunch of fur balls glued together, until he felt something comforting and soft. He pulled out his hand to reveal a plain leather bag with long faded embroidery, not unlike his old satchel. The crowd didn't even cheer, and his face flushed with embarrassment. When Malik had stepped back into line with his pitiful item, Karina said, "We will reconvene here at sundown. In the order of the current rankings, you will each craft a performance around the item you have drawn. You may bring any other items you might need with you, but you must be the only person on stage." And then the audience gets a chance to vote to eliminate the competition, basically, and the two of the people who were ranked low, they would be eliminated.
We're cutting.
But Malik performs a story, but he enhances it with his magic, and he kind of charms the audience.
How does that have to do with the sack?
He makes up a story around the sack.
Oh. Like, I don't remember what the story was like, but...
That part
Oh, you bought Persepolis? Sorry.
Yes.
Did you know she died?
Yes.
Did I tell you that?
No, I told myself that. Okay. Side note for Cats and Books Pod, I have a book club, and we're reading it for book club. We're reading it for book club. And I sent it to my book club because I was like, oh my god, the author died. What the heck?
Oh, fuck!
Like, yeah, pretty much. I was like, my god.
No, I was so sad. I was like, no.
I know. No. It was a very strange coincidence that this is the book
that you chose.
That actually Rachel, my friend, chose it for our book club. And she died, of course, sucks. While we're reading the book. But anyway.
It feels like that's young, too. Like,
she was 56. It was very young.
Anyway.
But anyway.
So anyway,
to get back.
Not fun, very unfun fact, but rest in peace to a real one. She really, helps publicize the situation in Iran during the revolution and after, and what it was like, because people couldn't go in. I mean, you just couldn't go in. They were censoring everything. I couldn't go. I'm half Iranian, I couldn't fucking go. I literally couldn't go. They were like, American? Girl, get out of here. We don't like you. We don't like you. We don't want you here, dog. Are you doing an oil and gas? No, get the fuck out. We don't want to talk to you. Literally. Anyway, okay.
But anyway, I apologize. Anyway, our side notes. We're coming back to...
The mullahs don't want to talk to me. The Iranian people are amazing. Let me just say that. Iranian people are amazing. Y'all are amazing. It's not you. It's the fucking boys at the top. We don't like them. But it's okay. I will say their HR, they're... Now I'm just talking about Iran. But anyway, I'll be done. But first, I want to say, I don't like AI.
Oh, here we go.
I am allowing it only for the Iran propaganda videos. And I realize they're propaganda videos. I do. I realize that the Iran government is full of shit about a lot of things. I will also say, a lot of what they're saying about us is fucking true.
I mean...
And we need to hear it. We need to see it. I think it's really important. And I want y'all to know it's fucking working. I heard live from Bedford, Indiana, my front porch, someone on a motorcycle playing one of those songs on a loudspeaker.
What songs?
One of the Iran, like, AI, like, Lego songs, like the rap songs.
Oh.
Have you seen those?
No, I haven't heard
Dude,
of those.
Okay.
But anyway.
That's the thing.
Anyway.
You should look it up. It's very interesting. We don't like AI. We don't stand it. However, I think that this work is actually a very interesting use of the sort of rapid fire shit that can come out of AI because they're able to really like flood a lot of stuff out there. So anyway, there's one song called BB on Trial that's about how we're going to put fucking Netanyahu in jail because, yeah, we fucking are. You just wait. It's a matter of time. We're coming for you, bitch. That's all I'm going to say about that. But that's a good song. It is good. I hate AI. I fucking hate it. And I think we should write real people music that also does this. However, I do think this is important and something to watch. Anyway, okay, that's enough about Iran. Bye-bye.
All right, but anyway, during this second competition, Malik says, like, he basically creates this story around this little satchel. He kind of just goes with it, honestly. He's kind of like, all right, what do I do?
We're YOLOing a story.
We're YOLOing a story, basically. And he performs the story, but he enhances it with magic. Almost kind of spread, almost like, I almost in my head saw it like a movie. Like he's like enhancing.
Have you ever seen that series, Little Witch Academy?
No.
See, I think you'd like it. The first episode's kind of mid. But basically, long story for that is it reminds me of, like, the witch that she idealizes, like the big show witch who does a lot of, like, the beautiful magic and all that stuff. Very much like, that's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing.
Is very just, like, making it larger than life, making it cool, making it interesting, like, adding some fun shit. Anyway, whatever.
But he was, like, making, he's making this just perfect. And he definitely, he wins by a landslide. And the Princess Karina is impressed, and she's kind of trying not to be impressed because she's kind of like, who is this guy? That's really funny. But
she was like, damn, Pipsqueak out here has words.
Yeah. She's kind of
coming up from the back. We don't know you. We don't even know you.
She's kind of trying not to be impressed, but she is impressed.
And she's like, damn, that's pretty good.
And then, something that we have not touched on yet. So, the area that Malik and his siblings are from, Eshron. Or Eshron. I might be saying that wrong. I apologize.
Eshron. Yeah, I think that's Eshron. Or like Eshron.
So, Malik and his siblings are trying to pass off as if they are not Eshron. Because there is this huge prejudice against Eshrons.
We've got sub-racism.
And
discrimination. Rather.
Yes. Yeah. And we've got, so there is, because the other thing we did not mention that I forgot to mention, I apologize. So Malik comes up with a false name. He is not going by Malik. Right. He's going by Adil. Oh. So he comes up with this false name because his own name is Eshron. And he knows if he uses that name, people are going to know.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta know.
So there is another character that's kind of a minor character, but he almost strikes an Eshron child. And
it's just like a random
Malik,
adult? Is
yes,
it like
kind of like one of the
royals?
Yeah,
like
one of the
guard?
royals.
Like,
yeah, one of the royals. And he goes to strike this child, and he's like,
because the child was not like,
not.
I am not here to bring you food.
Yeah.
They're like, bring us food. And he's like, that's not what I do.
And then Malik stops him and is like, oh, absolutely not. And the royals, because Malik, again, he's rubbing shoulders with all these royals and people he normally wouldn't be rubbing shoulders with.
Right.
And they're starting to like him. But when he does that, they're kind of like, what are you doing? But the quote I thought was really interesting. He's like, it's just some Eshran whelp. There are thousands of them swarming around Ziron. And yes, it was true that there had been an influx of refugees from Eshra in recent months. The reasons flying around for this were numerous. The river flew, the clan wars. Eshrons were simply lazy and trying to benefit from the wealth of Ziron without doing any work themselves. Does all of this... Air quotes from the book. Does all of this sound familiar? And Karina says right here, Karina didn't know what to believe. She had never actually spoken to an Eshron. Haha, she had, she just didn't know. But what I thought was telling was that Karina, at this point, is kind of taking what she's hearing from other people. And she's never spoken to an Eshron. So she, quote, here we go, so she did not know how bad things really were in the region. She's never been there. She doesn't know.
And basically, this wasn't her job to know yet.
Yes.
And so now that it is, it's like, oh shit, I don't know. Like, people are talking to me about this, I have no idea.
And I don't know. And what I thought was interesting is she's got all these royals on the council, okay? And some of the council are nice, and some of the council want her to do well, but not all of them do. So she's got some people on the council that she's starting to realize, again, they're kind of trying to manipulate her into doing
like,
their...
oh, wait, this is
like
weird. They are pushing me around, and I'm like, oh my god, no, bitch. I'm the one making decisions. You don't get to push me around. Mm-hmm. It's me. You need me. You can't do any of this shit without me.
Right.
Screw y'all.
And she's definitely trying to... Again, she's coming into her own on this book, and she's trying to figure out how she wants to be a ruler. And, is she going to rule the same way as her mom, or is she going to try and change things? Mm-hmm. So that was really interesting to watch her kind of come into that and say, okay, wait a minute. This is what I'm being told, but what is real? And then, of course...
Right, what is real?
Like,
Another
what is real?
Very difficult thing that we are dealing with in the present. What is real?
Yeah, like, what is real and what is fake?
People are telling me all this different shit. Like, who's right? We don't know.
And another...
Well, she didn't know. Until later.
So, and Adil, this is what Malik is going by. This is the name Malik is going by. But he's involved in conversations that involve other people, other royals, saying not very nice things about Eshrons. So, for example, another quote that I wrote here. An agreement signed centuries ago under the threat of war hardly seems legal to me.
Oh my God.
You can only wage war against a recognized country. Driss, who is another character, another royal, I believe, spoke slowly, the way one might speak to an ignorant child, and the courtiers, nodded along. The Eshrons had no head of state, and they barely had passable roads before we arrived. They are better off for us being there.
The fucking colonial talking points.
Now hold on, and Adil, Malik, he says, if the Zirani have been so good for the Eshrons, why have you done nothing to stop the clan wars? Argued Adil. Why have we been abandoned by the very people supposedly protecting us?
Uh-oh. We?
Yeah. So, then... He's kind of, again, people are starting to realize that Malik may not be who he says he is.
Imposter!
Yeah, that he might be an imposter. And then we've got quite a few things that kind of really escalates from there, because Malik and the princess finally meet. And there are a couple times where Malik is sitting there with her and she's sitting there with him, and they're both thinking about, like, killing each other, which is really funny. That part was funny. Like, they're, like, literally...
we should ask Kyron to read this book.
We need... So, Kyron is our cousin. But anyway, side note.
Self-defined as the black cousin of the Cross family. We love her very much. Thank you, Kyron, for being born.
But Karina starts to figure out, again, she's starting to figure out that there are people on her council that really don't support her.
Right. She's realizing that it's a pit of snakes.
Right. And once she meets who she thinks is named Adil, once she meets Malik, and Malik starts talking to her about things, she really has her eyes opened up, and she's like, ooh. They want me to do some dirty work for them because I'm more powerful, and I have that privilege and power to do it, but I don't want to do it. And she's like, I'm starting to question if this really needs to be done.
Yeah, like the motives of these people telling me to do this crap. Yeah.
So what I loved...
Because what were they telling her to do? Were they telling her to continue to oppress the...
Yes. Like, they're kind of... When the raid happened.
Right.
Well, why shouldn't there have been a raid? There were some that were like, well, of course there was a raid. Those people, la, 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 la. You know? You've got people on her royal council that really are not... they're not supporting her, and they're really not supporting
the nation. Yeah, literally the nation. Where have we seen that before? U.S. government. Anyway. But
what I love is that Karina, after she's met Malik, and after she's chatted with him, and they do become friends. You know, obviously they decide not to kill each other because they start to realize, and what I loved about that is that Karina starts to see, okay, my mother coming back is not going to change the problems that are here.
Literally. Because her mom wasn't able to change them while she was alive either.
And she's like, that's not going to change anything. And then Malik is like, I have to find another way to get my sister back. Because I'm not killing her.
He's like, I don't care. We're not doing that.
Right.
There's got to be another option.
Right. So what I love is that Karina comes into a council meeting. And she's
how do we get to this? How do we get to this council meeting? What's the lead into this council meeting? Because we were just talking about, like, the sister, and he doesn't want to kill Karina.
So Malik and her kind of go on a little adventure. They have a few run-ins with some, like, I believe, like, I don't know if they were like spiritual or like spirits or like creatures.
So kind of like a
the sepropod. That's right. They had it like a magical kind of like a magical being, but they attack it, and they live to tell the tale, obviously. Yeah. And I remember now because she brings in that venom from that creature. But she's pouring tea for all of these council members. I love it because she's like, oh, tea. Everyone have some tea. La 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 la. And then she's like, I put in serpapod venom into the tea before you all came in. And then to stifle the stream of disbelief and the council bombarded her with, Karina poured a patch of tea onto the table large enough for everyone to see. Within seconds, the wood turned black and curled into itself, wearing a shallow hole into the table. A few drops did that. I'd say each of you ingested much more. And then the council, they flip out, basically. They are like, oh, absolutely not. They're nervously clutching their stomachs. They look ill. They're like, oh, my God. And Karina's like, all right, here's my response. And she says, she tilts her head back, pours the tea straight from the teapot into her mouth, not stopping until she drank the whole glass of the liquid. When she was done, she slammed the teapot down and surveyed the stunned council members. Xeron survived for centuries before any of us were born. She will survive just as long after we're gone as well. And I even wrote, she was not playing there. Because she knew, because what she offered was, if you tell me who has been screwing around and who has been causing these raids, who has been who's been working. She's like,
I know
one of you. It's a very Jesus and Judas situation.
Well, no, or not Jesus already knew.
He already knew. But that's true.
It's a little more something else.
But anyway, That's what it reminded me of. A little bit. It kind of reminded me of The Supper, where it's like, I know one of you.
Why have you forsaken me?
But basically, she says, I'll offer you
me.
the antivenom. I will offer you the antivenom and the cure if one of you just fess up and tell me why you've been betraying me, what you've been doing, blah, blah, blah. So a bead of sweat trickles down her back, and she's thinking, oh, crap, this is not going to work. Just as she was about to goad them further, there is this person on the council named Mwale Omar.
Mwale
Omar. And the entire book has kind of been antagonizing her, so you kind of see it kind of.
Little bitch vibes.
He's a little bitch. But he's like, it was me! I sold the key to the Sultana's quarters. So basically, he got her mom killed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, damn, what was he doing? What was his role? How did he have the key?
Well, he...
Was he, like, tending to her?
Yeah, he's one of...
How does he have the Sultana's quarters key?
Well, he was, again, one of the, like, council members of the royal council. So they all had, like, access to, to the palace. So, I mean, she, when her mother died, she kind of knew it had to be one of the council members. She's like, it has to be someone in this palace.
It's one of y'all.
It has to be someone working for me. Because that's who would have access to this palace. She's like, it has to be somebody.
It's one of us, yeah.
But then we've got that. And then, so we wrap that up. And then Malik and to wrap up, we're almost to the end.
Well, because we were in the middle of one of you betrayed me with the poison.
Yes. And then she figures out who it is, and they are dismissed. They're, like, dragged away. She's like, bye.
Guards seize him.
Yeah, they're like, bye.
Bye-bye. Sorry, I'm eating.
And then, the other thing, so Driss is another competitor, okay? He's one of the 5 competitors that have been competing along with Malik. And Driss confronts Malik and is like, one of my servants overheard something interesting. And
What's the midway?
The midway is like where the games and the food booths and at the festival.
At the event.
Yeah, at the event. So he's like overhearing, his servant overhears that, that there was something about a boy named Malik. And he's like, do you know that name? And then Malik, honestly, to protect himself, kills Driss with magic.
Just straight up.
But really, he's kind of doing it because he's getting defensive. He's like, oh no, I'm had. He's like, my sister's going to die. It's going to be all my fault.
Like, if I get found out, I literally cannot get found out.
Yeah, I lose my sister. And then Layla, who is the oldest sister, also, she shows up when Driss dies. And what happens is Layla takes the blame.
Who's Layla?
His sister. His oldest sister takes the blame.
Malik's sister?
For killing, yes.
Oh, fuck.
For killing Driss. She takes the blame for killing Driss because she doesn't want Malik to get in trouble and she wants him to finish the competition because she knows that that's, how their sister is going to, their youngest sister is going to survive.
Basically, she sacrifices herself.
Yeah, she does.
To give Malik a chance to finally finish the job.
Mm-hmm. And she mouths to him, save her, because
that's their goal. That's the one goal they have.
That's the one goal they have.
Happens to us. We gotta get her out of there.
Mm-hmm. And then there's another character that is interesting. Tunde.
This is interesting. Okay, so
go ahead. Okay. I love Tunde. Actually, he's my other little favorite.
Hang on. Wait. I'm trying to remember if this was who I was thinking of.
Her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking of, something else.
No.
Yeah.
So Tunde is also one of the competitors. He kind of becomes friends with Malik, and he likes Malik.
So he's like he's
ex,
chill.
But
they're
he's
like
her
friends.
Ex. They're friends.
They're
Karina
like, no,
and Tunde are
friends.
friends.
Right now, but like they have history.
But yes, we have history. And see, Tunde goes into the competition being like, look, to Malik, he's like, look, I don't care who wins. Because the final competition is a maze. I remember that. I thought that was cool. Yeah. But they find each other in the maze. And they're like, let's do it together. And they win the race together.
Yeah, we got the fucking Hunger Games shit.
We got some Hunger Games. Yeah, like it did kind of remind me of Hunger Games. It was funny. But anyway, what I loved is that he makes friends with Malik. And Malik really wins.
Literally
the maze.
Yeah.
He, like, runs ahead. Like, Tunde allows him to run ahead and win. Because he's like, look, man,
He's like, I literally don't need this.
I don't need this. He's like, look.
He's like, I'm just fucking around.
I'm just, yeah. He's kind of like, look.
Chilling. I'm
fine.
Care.
He's like, I don't need to marry her. I'm fine.
I'm good.
You know.
Oh my god, and she was gonna fucking kill him.
And she's gonna kill. But here's the thing, though.
He doesn't know. No, they don't know.
Obviously. They don't know that.
Of course they don't.
And it's at this point.
But she would be like, oh fuck, I hate that you won. Yeah, literally.
Right. She hates that he wins because she loves Malik. She doesn't want to kill him. So she crowns Tunde champion. When that happened, I literally died.
That's funny.
I literally died. I was like, because, and it's not that she doesn't love Tunde, but she knows she doesn't love Tunde in the same way.
Right.
And she's like, if I have to kill somebody, he will trust me, because Tunde would.
Right.
He will trust me. He will marry me. Mm-hmm. And I will kill him, and it's done. Well, what I find funny is Tunde automatically calls her out. He's like, why am I here?
Like, what are we doing?
And Adil isn't.
Literally, what are we doing?
And Karina is like, I don't know. And Karina starts realizing she really can't kill Tunde either. Like he knows.
Shit.
She's like, I can't do this. And she like starts shaking and kind of freaking out. And he's like, listen, whatever it is, if you can't tell me right now, it's all right. We'll just...
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and she's trying to get he's telling her this, and she's, like, shaking, and she's trying to, like, pick up the tagger, and she's trying to, like, okay, this is for Zirin.
I gotta kill him now.
She's like, this is for her mom. This is for Zirin.
I mean, she could have waited.
And she could have waited, exactly. But
I think she could have waited.
But she's like, but she tells Adil, what is it? Or not Adil, which it's his fake name. But she tells Malik later, there are reasons why someone else had to win. But if I could have chosen differently, then I would have chosen you. And then Malik is like, geez, wish you hadn't said that. Damn, I feel bad. And then,
bitch.
And then he says, now would be a great time for you to kiss me. I was cracking up because and that's when he says, my name's not Adil.
Uh-oh.
But then they kiss. And then he summons the dagger and he pierces it into her heart. Before she can even finish, he's like, he basically is like, he's preparing himself. So they lean into
the kiss.
They lean in to kiss.
He fucking stabs her in the fucking heart.
He stabs her. But here's the thing. Malik had a plan. And the princess is like, who is Malik? Who is that? And then the shadows, of course, Adir comes back.
Magical being
comes back. And Malik is like, okay, I upheld our bargain. Give her back. And then he's like, upheld our bargain. Does the girl look dead to you? But I thought it was funny.
Yeah, so he's just like a shadow wind being. This guy has no body. He is just a power.
Like a power. He has shadows and wind. And he's like, my powers cannot be used to harm an Alahari, so he can't harm the Alahari family. He cannot harm Karina. For the same reason that a snake is immune to its own venom. I am powerless against my own kin. So he is an Alahari.
Interesting.
So he can't kill her.
Right.
He needed someone to kill.
He used to be a human.
Yes.
Is what we learned. Yes. Is that he's not actually an all-powerful, he is powerful. He is a spirit being, but he is a formerly human spirit being. Blah, 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 spirit being.
Mm-hmm. And, but what happens is, you know, obviously, Karina does not die. And a deer is kind of freed.
Wait, how is a deer freed if he didn't actually kill her?
Well, because, so he is so they keep talking about, in the book, they also keep talking about the faceless king. Uh-huh. So the faceless king and a deer are one and the same.
Right.
So when...
And they didn't know that.
Malik kind of figures that out. But when he does his little magic, it kind of, instead of killing her, it frees him from his kind of eternal... I guess I would call it like almost like an eternal damnation. Like he's on
it's
in
like a weird loophole where
yes.
he like freed him even though he didn't have to actually kill
exactly
the
he
princess?
Didn't. Yeah, because what his thing was, he had to spill Alahari blood. Mm-hmm. He does spill blood. She doesn't die, but he spills blood. He's like, I upheld my bargain. You're free.
That's true, because she did bleed.
She bled. She did bleed. And then we get that all figured out, and then we figure out...
But then what does she do when she gets stabbed in the heart? Because she, like, all this is happening while she's just, like, bleeding. Does she, like, pass out?
I think... No. I think
because
she
it's like,
kind
does
of...
she look dead to you? Maybe he put her in, like, a sleep to
like
make her look dead.
a sleep... But, like, I mean, she does pass out. So she looks sort of dead, I think. And she's still, like, you know, she's injured. I mean, she's injured, but... And then we kind of get through that, where he is freed from his sort of loop.
Do they get the sister back, though?
Yeah, and they get the sister back.
And where does she just appear?
She just appears and...
Snap the finger, there she is.
And snap the finger, yeah. And then we figure out Fareed, who is like Karina's guard, one of her guards.
Yeah, let's lead up to how that happened, because I'm trying to remember how they started figuring out it was him.
Well, they didn't really, because Karina kind of starts figuring it out. She's like, wait a minute. What are you doing? And she tells him, because she starts putting pieces together. She's like, Fareed also is kind of in places
at the same time
as all these events happening. She's like, wait a minute. Because she had a couple of traitors. Because Fareed, yes, also betrayed her. But there was that betrayer as well among her council.
Traitor.
Yes.
Right.
So she's got
the key traitor.
She's got quite a few
several
people.
Snakes in the grass.
Mm-hmm. She's got quite a few people really
sort
gunning
of aligned against her.
Yes. But when she says, she figures it out, and she's like, no, you're done. And she calls the guards, and she's trying to, like...
Basically, they start fighting because...
yeah.
Fareed is like, uh-oh, she's got me.
And then...
he wants her dead, right?
He does want her dead. He's trying to kill her.
He wants her dead.
He's trying to kill her.
In real life, yeah.
And he pulls a dagger, and he kills...
On Tunde.
He kills Tunde.
No.
Instead of killing her, he ends up killing Tunde.
Tunde.
I know.
Well, if it wasn't her killing him, it would be him killing him.
I know. I put shocked Pikachu because I actually was shocked because I really, yeah.
We're all like, no, rest in peace to a real one.
And then the other thing is that Karina has magic. But she's kind of been, what we kind of find out at the end is that her magic, she's been suppressing it for a long time. And Fareed is upset
Fareed is
with
also
her.
magic, right?
Yeah, Fareed has magic too. But Fareed because Hanan died in a fire. And what Farid tells her
this is some Lion King
is
shit,
that,
dude.
yeah, it was a fire that she started when you summoned a lightning storm
your father,
that
Simba.
struck the palace and then started the blaze. But again, it was uncontrolled magic. She didn't intend for her family to die that night. You know, she didn't do it on purpose.
He actually kind of did.
No, she didn't.
She really did.
But she didn't mean to.
Well, yeah, that was like literally an accident.
Yeah, it was an accident.
But so what's interesting is that accident worked out well for Farid's side.
Yes.
So I'm surprised that he didn't actually have something to do with that.
And then she gets upset, obviously. But
I mean, yeah, that's a fucked up thing to say for sure.
Right. But then her magic unravels.
He's trying to kill her anyway.
Right.
But that's stupid. He knew she had magic. That was stupid to say. He's stupid.
Exactly.
What an idiot.
And then, so the other thing is that Xeron has not had rain in forever. That was another thing.
Arid climate.
Very arid desert climate. But once she kind of taps into her own magic and really lets go into the kind of, because she kind of has control of like the weather and things like that, then it starts raining on Xeron for the first time in 10 years, which I thought was really cool. I was like, because she found her power again and like she's embraced it now that, you know, she didn't
Wasn't there a
mean
block
to.
on the magic? Or was there?
I think so, but I felt like it was almost like a mental block in a way.
Was it? Okay.
Because she, or from her family, or from her mom.
Yeah, like, I couldn't tell what the magic wall situation
if there was, like, a magic.
Like,
so it could have been her mom, or I feel like it could have been also, like, a psyche sort of.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that they disabled magic for, like, security reasons. However, they could, if there was a way to do that.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember what the situation was for this world with that.
But I loved that. But what happens at the end here, and again, this is part 1 of the duology, but Malik and Karina kind of go their separate ways at the end.
Well, wait, what happened?
They allied with Adir. He was secretly allied with him the whole time. And of course, he blames Karina for the death of Hanan and the king, believing that she summoned the lightning storm that caused the palace fire. Farid kills Tunde, of course, bless Tunde's heart, to extract his heart, which is required to bring Hanan back, because he wants to bring Hanan back.
Wait, who's Hanan again?
The oldest sister.
No. Oh, that's right.
Oldest
He
sister.
was in love
He's
with her.
in love with Hanan.
So he wants to bring her back. She wants to bring her mom back.
And Farid kills Tunde to extract his heart, which is required to bring Hanan back.
So he does this ceremony, basically, ritual to bring Hanan back. And she's basically like
a shell.
She's
not.
Yeah, she's like a weird, nasty body.
Like
it's
kind
not,
of.
she's not
a zombie, basically. Mm-hmm. It's not her. And then Farid is defeated when Malik traps Adir within his own mind, leaving Farid powerless, as Karina exposes the council's corruption and, of course, reclaims her throne.
So Malik traps Adir in Malik's own mind? Or in Farid's mind?
In Adir's mind. It's like he
traps Adir in Adir's mind.
Yeah, and he's kind of like...
But I thought Adir wasn't even a 3D being.
He's not, but he's like a
But was
formless.
he when he was freed?
I don't think so. I think he was just kind of like, okay, I'm free now. I'm a spirit. I'm moving on to something better. I think. But anyway, but Farid really is kind of the main villain, even though you don't know he's the main villain. He kind of is the main villain the whole time.
We've got a kingpin.
Yes. Which I would say I was shocked by Tunde's death, because I did not see that coming. I did not see that, because it happened so quick.
Yeah, I was like,
I was like, oh, no.
Okay.
Oh, no. I was like, no.
Carl, that kills people.
I know.
That's
I was so sad. I was like, no.
I know, and he was a good. Like,
he was a good
he was
man.
Cute. He was like,
he was a good man.
Like, he and Malik had like that bonding moment. It was like, oh damn, it's Cedric Diggory all over again. I mean, we don't speak of that series anymore. However, I do remember these.
Yeah,
stories.
It was kind of like, but he was just a good person, and
right, but just like the kind of person that you're like, oh fuck. You know?
I know, it was so sad. So basically,
so the book ends.
Well, Malik wants to find out more about his magic.
Right, because this is not over. This is just the
this
end
is
of book
part 1 of 2. Part 1 of 2.
So.
And then Karina she's kind of trying to figure out how she's going to build back her throne, basically, because now
after all
everything's in ruins. There's a mess.
She threatened everybody with poison. The
things have happened that have made things a mess.
It's been a bit of a chaotic coming up of royalty.
Yes. So definitely, we were entertained.
Yeah, we're excited
we love
to read
it.
The next
we
one.
Definitely want to read the next one. Would love to talk to the author.
Finally did this. Yes, please be our very small podcast.
Exactly. All right.
Maybe someday it won't be small. Thank you for all of your
Thank you all. Yeah, I started saying we've got quite a few subscribers
it's much less
lately.
Small now than it was.
So
and we love you.
Y'all are rocking it. Thank you guys so much.
Anything else we want to? I don't know. Any other announcements you have or anything? We good? We did our cat. You did your whatever, and yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining us, and hope you read this book and the next one, and that'll be coming up soon. And we're already working on the next book called I Think They Love You. Mm-hmm. And that was...
by Julian Winters.
It was supposed to be our Pride book, but we're late, so
we're working.
We're
working. But we're going to start... I know Iz and I, we're definitely looking at our schedule here.
Yeah, we've already started that one. It's just taking us forever to record anything.
Well, and Mr. Julian cannot meet until late August, which actually kind of works out for us, though, because that gives us time. We're going to finish the book up.
Yeah, because that's a duology that he's got, too.
Yes.
So we got to finish this duology.
We're going to finish his duology.
And start and finish that one.
And then we're going from there. So thank you all so much.
All right. Find us on our socials. Hit us up. We're friendly. Bye.